Stephanie Louise Gilmore, known worldwide simply as Stephanie Gilmore, is one of the most iconic and successful surfers of all time, a true legend of the sport who has defined an era in women's surfing. Born on January 29, 1988, in Murwillumbah, a small coastal town in New South Wales, Australia, she is now 37 years old and still stands as a global reference both in and out of the water. Her story is that of a young Australian girl who turned her love for the ocean into a career full of glory, trophies, and recognition, inspiring generations of athletes across the globe. From a very young age, Stephanie showed a special connection to the sea. Growing up near the beaches of New South Wales, the waves were her classroom, and by the age of 10 she was already competing in surf contests. Her natural talent, perfect balance, and fluid style quickly made her a rising star in Australian surfing. At just 17 years old, she began competing in World Surf League (WSL) events, and in 2007, at only 19, she accomplished the unthinkable. She won the world title in her rookie season. This historic achievement announced to the world the arrival of a new queen of the waves. Over the course of her career, Gilmore has won an incredible 7 WSL World Championships, in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2012, 2014, and 2018. With those crowns, she became one of the most decorated surfers in history, equaling the legendary Lane Beachley. Each championship highlighted not just her talent, but also her ability to adapt, reinvent herself, and overcome adversity, qualities that truly define a champion. One of the most memorable moments in her journey came in 2018, when after years of ups and downs, including injuries, she stormed back to the top to claim her 7th world title. That victory was celebrated around the world as proof of her resilience and passion for the sport. Beyond the championships, Gilmore has won countless individual events across the global tour, cementing her status as one of the sport's all-time greats. Stephanie is not only a competitor but also an ambassador for women's surfing. Throughout her career, she has broken barriers, inspired equality in the sport, and helped push for the landmark change when the World Surf League announced equal prize money for men and women, a fight in which she was a vocal and influential figure. In her personal life, Stephanie Gilmore is known for being private and reserved. She has never been publicly linked to a long-term wife or partner, preferring to focus her energy on her sport and her advocacy work. Her family, especially her mother and sister, have always been by her side, supporting her career and celebrating her successes. Family values remain a cornerstone of her life. When it comes to lifestyle, Stephanie enjoys the rewards of her incredible success. She owns a modern home overlooking the ocean in Australia, where she can remain connected to the sea that defines her career. Her profession has taken her around the world to some of the most beautiful beaches on the planet: Hawaii, Tahiti, California, Brazil, France, and South Africa, and she has lived the dream of competing in paradise year after year. She has also partnered with brands like Mercedes-Benz, enjoying the comfort of luxury cars and high-end sponsorships that come with her status as a global icon. Her list of achievements is extensive. Beyond the 7 world titles, she has been inducted into the Surfing Hall of Fame, has received multiple Athlete of the Year awards, and is recognized by media outlets as one of the most influential women in sports. She has graced the covers of major magazines and remains a key voice in ocean conservation, passionately advocating for the protection of the environment that has given her so much. Gilmore's personality shines both in and out of the water. On the waves, she is fearless, graceful, and powerful, blending elegance with aggression to dominate her rivals. Outside of competition, she is charismatic, humble, and approachable, known for her big smile and her ability to connect with fans around the world. Her behavior as a professional is flawless, disciplined, dedicated, and consistently focused on growth, which has allowed her to remain at the top of surfing for nearly 2 decades. Today, Stephanie Gilmore continues to compete at the highest level, proving that age is no barrier when combined with passion and discipline. She serves as an inspiration to younger surfers, especially women who see in her a role model of excellence, courage, and perseverance. Alongside competition, she is deeply involved in projects that raise awareness about gender equality, environmental protection, and the promotion of surfing as a lifestyle of freedom and connection with nature. At 1.78 meters tall, with an athletic build and a magnetic presence, Gilmore embodies the perfect image of a surfing champion. She has shown the world that surfing is not just a sport, but also a philosophy of life, one that values freedom, strength, and harmony with the natural world. Her legacy is already secure. She will forever be remembered as one of the greatest surfers of all time, a pioneer who elevated women's surfing to a new level, and a champion who never stopped dreaming big. In conclusion, Stephanie Gilmore is much more than a surfer. She is a global icon, a leader, and a woman who has conquered the world with her board, her talent, and her smile. With 7 world championships, countless trophies, and a life dedicated to the ocean, her name will always be synonymous with excellence, passion, and greatness. Stephanie Gilmore's story proves that with determination, resilience, and love for what you do, it is possible to rise